Everybody, guess what? We are live this afternoon here with Chris Whitney with OneGenAway. I've been over there to visit the warehouse. It's a little different since we're having to social distance today.
Yes, yes.
So are you in the warehouse right now?
Yes, I am. I'm up in my office in shipping container, as you know,
Yeah.
upstairs. Yeah, I'm in my office right now. We've had a busy day here at the warehouse.
Well, tell us what a day is like for you right now at OneGenAway.
Oh man, it's sometimes overwhelming. Let's see what happened today. Our driver went out and picked up his regular route. We had several drop-offs of donations. We had a group here that's been coming ever since COVID, making food boxes. They probably made at least almost 300 food boxes today.
Wow.
And then we also had a delivery from Second Harvest today, which comes on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. And so there's always a constant movement. We've got another shipment of pasta coming in. We thought was coming today, but it's fortunately coming a couple days from now. So it's just never ending adventure here right now.
Well, for people who don't know, just explain a little bit about OneGenAway. You guys are providing, you're like a food pantry. You also offer a mobile food pantry. You and I were just talking about how right now you've kind of opened up a whole thing for school kids. So tell us a little bit about all the little things that you do.
Yeah, so we started doing mobile food pantries, which are normally Saturday mornings. We actually have a Friday and Saturday this weekend where we drop 20 to 24,000 pounds of food in a parking lot and can feed 200 to 300 families a grocery cart full of food. That has ramped up drastically the last few weeks. We just did one Friday at Maplewood High, or last Saturday at Maplewood High School. We served 553 families.
Wow. And typically you were telling me at one point you usually serve around 200. So you've about doubled your numbers.
Yeah, double. Everywhere we've been, with the first one we did in Murfreesboro a couple weeks ago, we had 400, over 400, and normally runs about 200 to 250 there. And the one we did at Johnson Elementary the week after that we normally do about 180. We were over 400 there as well. So that's the enormity of the need. So that's how we started. And we also go rescue food 6 days a week from Costco, Whole Foods, GFS, Aldi, Fresh Market, just a bunch of different stores, and then Chick-fil-A's, Carrabba's, Bonefish, different restaurants, places like that. So that goes on every day of the week. And then we always have been providing these 40-pound emergency food boxes through the social workers of the school system. We do that on an ongoing basis. And then we have agencies we serve as well. We partner with GraceWorks, The Well, and then there's other smaller food pantries that we get a lot of food. So we are able to donate that food to them so that they can feed their communities and the people in their communities. And so that's what before COVID, that's what everything looked like. And then then the tornado hit, which kind of ramped things up for us, obviously, and it was in our backyard basically. And then COVID, and when COVID hit, we got a call from Williamson County Schools, and we were asked to provide 400 plus boxes a week. We were doing 40.
Wow. Wow.
So we've been for the last several weeks, I guess we're in week 4 now, providing a little over, probably between that and the shut-ins we deal with, people that can't get out. We're also providing for those seniors to be delivered to their doors through volunteers from New Hope Academy and places, other friends and volunteers we have. So we're going through right in the neighborhood of 450 boxes a week, let alone our mobile pantries, besides our mobile pantries that we're doing as well.
Wow. Wow. And you're also working with Franklin Special School District as well, right?
Yeah, we're taking boxes of food to them as well. So as they're doing the lunch programs and things like that, they're able to give out boxes of food to the family as well, not just the breakfast and lunches for the kids. This will gives them a nice box of food to give away. And then the Well, is doing fuel bags still, and GraceWorks is doing their drive-through distributions over there. So hopefully between us, we're really helping put a dent in the need right now in the community.
So do you see the need going down at all, or you see it increasing more and more each week?
I think it'll increase more and more each week. And this is the question. And the thing that I'm trying to tell everybody is when this does open up, and we're going to, kind of do a slow open, it looks like starting May 1, this is going to go on for months. I mean, we'll go through the end of the year for sure, because some of these people some will never recover. Some it'll take 6 months. Some it'll take a year to recover. So I really anticipate the need, especially through the fall, will be extremely high compared to what we're used to.
And so how will that work? Will you still continue to give those boxes to school age families through the summer? Because now that school has abruptly ended, will you continue that, or how will that work?
We're not sure yet. Honestly, we're having that conversation. We were having that conversation today with the school district to see what they're going to do and how long that they want to go on with this. We're willing to go as long as we need to go, obviously. And if we don't do it through the school system, we'll probably find another way. We'll use the social workers or some other outlet. We'll end up giving those food to those families. But I anticipate the need's definitely going to be there, and I think our mobile pantries will be double the size for quite a long period of time.
Do you see any slowdown for you as far as receiving food, and is there any shortage of food available for you to distribute?
Yeah, there is some shortages of food right now. You know, we're people that want to donate food. We're asking for mac and cheese and corn are two a little more difficult ones. It depends on where you go. Normally, you know, I could go into Aldi or somewhere like that and buy bulk amounts of food. You know, I could buy a few pallets full of food, but now that, you know, you don't have that luxury sometimes because they're having a hard time stocking their shelves. But I was able to locate some pasta the other day, so I bought 6 pallets of pasta, which will last us quite a while. So about a ton of pasta, literally 2,000, 4,000 pounds of pasta, something like that coming. Could be here in the next day or two. And we were able to purchase a pallet of macaroni and cheese the other day locally, which was nice. So we'll pick that up tomorrow. But those are probably 2 harder things to get. Canned meats are always important to us. Those are pricey to buy. If we can buy them, and there's just some shortages of things. Well, if you all know, you're going to the grocery store, you know what that looks like. You can kind of take a nap on some of the shelves in there, like there's just nothing on them. It's so weird to see, you know.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
But the supply chain will catch up eventually, especially if people get into a rhythm of knowing that the supply chain will catch up if we allow it to. You know what I mean? I think we'll be good, and hopefully we can get to a place where we can buy more food. But food, the ability to get food for us right now is definitely an issue.
Because I'm hearing that there may be some shortages coming up because some of the meat plants have shut down.
Yeah.
And I know that you end up getting a lot of local meat from some local farmers.
Yes.
I'm just wondering if that has affected you at this point yet.
Not yet. And Gentry Farms, Alan's been so gracious to us to donate a lot of food. We get some food through Cherry Meat Processing Company as well. As far right now, it hasn't, but what we're hearing is it's going to happen. It's going to come down the pipe that way. The other thing is produce. If you watch the news, produce farmers are just turning over their produce. They're not even picking it off the ground right now because I think we don't understand as a society how much produce that restaurants and schools consume in a given year. And you think about both of them being shut down for several months has really put a crimp on the produce situation and as far as where they can deliver it to. So there's going to be some long-term repercussions, I think, from all these things going on. And milk's the same way. They're not even they're just pouring milk out. They're not even processing it. They don't want to spend the money to process it when they can't give it away.
Right.
They can't sell it, on the market. So I think we're going to see some shortages on some of these things or some higher prices. So those are things we're all trying to anticipate for and prepare ourselves for. But I'll scour wherever I have to pretty much to try to find food right now. And that's what I've been doing. Anywhere across the country I can buy some. I'm trying to get it right now to get it here.
You've had some helpers. I saw the First Lady was out helping distribute food a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Maria's sweet. Governor Lee and Maria, amazing couple. Maria has been with us at several distributions. She had a group here at the warehouse bagging and boxing food. A tremendous heart, and she's obviously Tennessee volunteer, so she's really been pushing. Volunteerism has been her whole message, which I think is amazing. And so we're grateful for her support and their heart for the community. And we were in Putnam County with her from the tornado. That's the funny thing, Donna. We had scheduled all these mobile pantries in the tornado areas. without knowing that, COVID-19 wasn't here when that happened, when it hit,
Right.
and so it was around the world that, it hadn't really impacted the States yet. So we had all these distributions scheduled already. So we're hitting a lot of the tornado sites, and now they've turned into tornado COVID sites, and yeah, you imagine being those people that have suffered, two major disruptions in one fell swoop is pretty alarming.
Right. Yeah. How are people doing when you see them at these food distributions? How are they doing?
They seem to be doing well. We've had to change our model a little bit, and people stay in their cars because of distancing, and we're wearing masks and gloves. So but what I've seen, people are very resilient. They're extremely grateful, and which is humbling from our part. From our point of view, that's very humbling, and we're grateful that we can continue, and we've been able to keep going. Excuse me. But everybody looks well, but you can tell they're haggard a little bit and tired. But I think we all are, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they probably look better than I do. So, but I find people to be extremely resilient and extremely grateful. And, but I think they're just like the rest of us. There's this a bit of trepidation in their eyes. What's going to happen? When's this going to end? When's this going to stop? And what is this going to look like? And so I think that's what we're seeing. But once again, like I said, that's no different than what I think we see every day wherever we go.
Right. So you mentioned the 2 food drives coming up this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Get my days mixed up here.
Yeah, me too. I forget what day.
Tell me where those are going to be located.
Okay, this Friday we'll be at the fairgrounds in Nashville. And so right off 500 Wedgwood Avenue. And then Saturday we'll be at Tennessee State University, so at TSU, which was actually hit by the tornado. And obviously the fairgrounds is going under some construction right now as well. But we just felt like those were going to be two prime locations where we could meet a lot of need and serve a lot of people. And I think one thing for sure is we see at all of our distributions is there's license plates from all over the place. People are coming from wherever they hear about it and are coming to get food. And we've always seen that, but I think we'll continue to see more and more of that as people are more and more desperate and more need of just the basic necessity of life called food.
Right. For people who don't know, tell them how it works. You don't have to show proof of need. You just show up.
Just show up. Yeah, you just show up. We do have to have custom. We've been getting some USDA produce, which has been glorious. So people do have to verify verbally making below a certain income stream to get the USDA food. But our model is no questions asked, no issues. Volunteers are the same way. You just show up. You don't even have to commit in advance. We, show up at 8 o'clock. We're normally done by 11 or 11:30. And so right now as I said, we're leaving people in their cars and they pop their trunks. So we have a real organized system with the 40 shopping carts we have. So we fill 20 carts and we serve 20 cars at a time. And when those 20 are going out, the other 20 are being loaded. So then when 20 more pull in, we've got golf shopping carts ready to load. And we went through 553 cars in 3 hours on Saturday. So it's a pretty organized. We had to change on the fly as we've done most everything in the last few weeks, and our team is just phenomenal. I work with the most amazing people on earth, and they're so quick to adapt, and they get all the credit for it because they do all the work and plan it, and they're just amazing. And so it's an amazing experience. So there's not as much interaction as normally, obviously, with the people in their cars. We try to have some interaction, but the main thing is keeping everybody safe, especially the elderly and the people that we know are most susceptible to what's going on right now. So we want to try to protect our volunteers as well as the people we're serving to the best of our ability. Right.
Well, for people who want to get involved, either volunteer or have donations, let them tell us how they can do that.
Yeah, the best way is to go to our website, OneGenAway.com, and you can donate there. You can volunteer there. All of our mobile pantries that are coming up are on there. We'll be in Columbia, I think, the week after next, and then I think we're going to be at Johnson or Liberty the week after that, elementary. So we'll be here in Franklin again. I think we're going to move it to Johnson just because of the drive-through model. And these lines are, Donna, I'm not kidding. They're a mile, 2 miles long. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, it's just mind-boggling to what's going on when you see this food distribution going on. But yeah, so going to the website's the best way, and you can message us there. You can email us there and see volunteer opportunities. Our volunteer opportunities inside the warehouse are a lot more limited right now just because of protecting our staff and protecting the people that are here. But there are still some opportunities a little bit. But once this opens up, those will open up more again. And then at all of our mobile pantries, we always need help, always. And there's a lot of moving pieces. And so the more volunteers, the better, obviously. Yeah.
Well, thanks for everything you do. I know a lot of people have appreciated all your hard work. And for anybody who needs help, check out the website.
Yeah, and thank you to all the volunteers. I mean, I can't say that enough. Donna, you and I have got to know each other now, and thank you for your heart for this community and covering stories like this and all the other stories that you've done already. And but thank you to all the volunteers that are just so sacrificial of their time and energy. We wouldn't be where we are without them. So we're extremely grateful.
Well, you've got some fans. We've got some people saying that you're the best, and they really appreciate it. So people are definitely paying attention.
Oh, that's kind. That's very kind of them. That's probably because of my wife. They say that, not me.
That's a good man right there. Appreciating the wife.
No, that's the truth. So.
All right. Well, thanks again. You guys go check it out and follow them. They have great updates. Follow them on Facebook. I love to see all your updates every week.
Thanks, Donna. I appreciate you.
All right. Thanks. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.